Yeah, actually, never mind. I was going to try sort something out before I get started, but let's just get started. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that you're not feeling any pressure. Again, like I've said in previous readings, I'm doing this reading 2026 with timeless intention. So that feels like it might be relevant in your life in general, that just to put it out there, regardless of the messaging that you may be getting in your surrounds or from your external community or from people's opinions on how you should move about the next phase of your life, how you should move about the next phase of your life. Please remember to value moving at your own pace. So as the first few cards, the first shuffle, I got the Magician, the Two of Rods, and the King of Discs. In terms of visual, you have the presence of the Magician makes all of the elements present, except the wands, though. I just think it's worth noting that you have all the elements present here. And that coupled with the Magician, I'm receiving that you have a lot of power. Sorry. Stand up and go, Ali. You're making your clothes dirty. You're making your clothes dirty. Hi, Amit. Hi from India. That's very cool. So the cards, the Magician, the Two of Rods, and the King of Discs. Sorry, everyone. I feel like the moment that I just left me a bit imbalanced. So I need to ground myself again. Okay. So there is this deep desire to take control of your life and your financial status, your material living. I'm feeling a very deep internal motivation to move forward. And by my mentioning that frequency, if you resonate, then when I watch readings and they talk about something that I might be processing internally, it means not only that the reading resonates and that this is the right reading for me, but that whatever my desires are being recognized by the universe and so are promised very naturally. So if by chance you do relate to the desire of wanting to increase material status, financial gain, become richer, quite frankly, then you can trust that it's going to happen for you. And I want to say that it's going to happen soon, but I think that with the journey that's going to have to happen between whoever you are now and whatever like your richest version of you, the richest version of you is, the little bits that you pick up on that journey, you know how the whole thing about how it's not about the destination, it's about the experience of getting to the destination. So I don't want to put time into this, but I do get the sense of an impatience of that, where it's like you're like you're tapping your foot and you're looking around and you're feeling really tense and the energy's building up and it's like, why am I not rich yet? What is this? Why am I not having the kind of material experiences that I want? Why isn't it happening right now? You know, especially with the presence of the Magician, I get the sense that I'm reading for someone who understands manifestation. You work with it, you work with energies, you process it, and you've used it in your life and you know that it works. But there seems to be not an imbalance, but like a distance between you and the dreams that you want when it comes to money and the way that you understand how to manifest more money for yourself. There's a lot of nuance and, like, I guess, energy science that relates to the financial gains of a person. Like, it's I don't know how to say this without giving too much away about the internal ways that I process my matrix and what I see in the world, which is ever changing. So that's why it's part of why I don't want to give too much away intensely. But there are so many layers into understanding how a person can earn money and what that can give off about who they are inside as a person, about the way their internal energy works. It's not just about job, career, simply like going to school, studying, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like the intention that you put into the way you earn money changes and deeply affects you. It's not just a job. It's not just, yeah. There's a lot of energy to everything. So it seems with the presence of this that you're going to understand that, and you're specifically going to understand the way that works with money and your material world and your sense of security, your sense of material security. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about the line of how no one's coming to save you, that line. And I think everybody's specifically circling around that idea because of the money thing and because of the state of the world and how that's affecting each of us on an individual level. We'd think that, like, the other world's politics doesn't have to do with us, the other world. Like, if you are in where I'm at in South Africa, for example, you'd think that the various, well, no, actually, I'm lying, because South Africa, point is, just because the people that you see are not from your same country, they don't look like you, they don't talk like you, whatever, they're going through their thing, doesn't mean that what they're going through will not affect you. Wherever you are, whoever you are, we are being shifted on a global scale by all of these little big things that are happening all over the world in little communities. We are all being affected. And I don't even know why I said that. I guess just to put that out there, to remember and be patient with the process of trying to build for yourself. Yeah. A lot of people are trying to build and think about the long-term goal because, yeah, we're at the beginning of 2026, so it's understandable. But I'm feeling into the sense of, like, people misunderstanding this. Yeah, misunderstanding their willpower and their ability to make a life for themselves. But anyway, with these cards, you're at least someone who's really on the way to knowing how to do that perfectly for you, which is amazing. This is the frequency of, like, finding your dream job. Finding a job, no, not your dream job per se, but finding a job that you're very, very, very good at. Finding a way of material security, a way of living and of doing, finding a daily ritual that makes you feel very, very empowered. What else? Taking on a perception and understanding of, like, life, or coming into a new idea, a new career path that you're really, really good at. And that will get you a lot of material security, the exact kind that you want, the exact kind that you've been wanting. This is definitely an upgrade in the material. It's giving investment. So if that by chance is something that you are interested in right now, whatever investment you make from whatever time you watch this reading is going to be, it's going to be successful. It's going to be it. It's going to be the one. Keep at it. Or look into it. Keep your eyes out on all the ways that you can make long-term money right now. There are actually a lot of really easy ways to make money everywhere, honestly. And it's amazing because of the access that is available for us all. Like, I understand before I feel like sneezing, sorry. Before the boom of the internet, access in general was very difficult. I think that the spread of information is growing this ability within us as human beings. I don't really know how to explain further about it or make that link, but I do believe that something about the time that we're in right now, with the boom of the internet and technology, there's no excuse now. There's no more excuses. It's either you do something it's either you do something or you don't. It's either you do something or you don't. You start the journey, you just go, or you don't. I don't know what happens if you don't. There's no telling what happens if you don't. I'm not going to pull cards for that. This is also giving, honestly, the energy of 2026. I had posted this on my Instagram that I'm feeling into a lot of new creations, especially through life, honestly, but very much through business endeavors, career decisions, stuff like that. And I think that all of these decisions that people make to just start something and create something will be rewarded as a consequence of just doing something, you know? It won't be because they worked hard. Well, it will be. I mean, I think that anyone doing something and creating something is doing hard work. It's more just because they decided to do it and they didn't stop. Yeah. So much success, so underrated, can come from doing something and just never stopping. Just don't stop. That's it. Just don't give up and keep focused on that and keep your intentions clear. Because actually, I do know quite a few, I'm sure we all do, know a lot of stories of people who kept going and kept going and kept going and still. But like I said, we are in the age of a very beautiful, creative potential time, especially with the help of, unfortunately, as toxic as it is for the environment, technology. I feel like shuffling for one more, for a little bit of clarity and maybe to expand the story a little. Oh, that is so nice. It's so cute. It flipped out so neatly. The only card that flipped out and the way it fell on the floor is just so cute. This is a very, very positive time, darling. I'm so happy for everybody watching this because you're in for a real treat in like feeling safe in the world, you know? You're about to feel so empowered. If you don't feel it already, if you're not feeling the trickling of it coming in already, the empowerment that you are going to embody feels inspirational, honestly. It feels like your power is it feels like your power is going to cause a kind of like rippling effect into the people who observe you, your direct community, even like the people around you. Like you could, this is giving somebody who really changes the vibe of a room. You know, people notice you when you walk in, but you are also able to cause it's not just it's not just about it's okay. Sorry, I'll be back. Sorry, everyone, for the amount of distractions that are in this reading. I feel honestly a little bit distracted myself, but I do want to get this message out because it's so positive and powerful and exciting. And just like, honestly, with the energy here, it's one of those things where you don't even need to watch this reading. It's going to happen anyway. I feel so even I feel even grateful and excited for those who are not watching this reading, because this does feel, with the Major Arcana cards, it feels like a collective, it feels like it's a collective, one of those collective synchronistic awakenings that happens amongst people, you know? It feels like the statement that people, that our community talks a lot about regarding the light workers, and how they have a frequency within them that is going to be activated by some universal something, 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 and then they're gonna da da da. I don't really take those statements, like, I give respect to everything and to all the ways in which we are trying to understand what's going on right now energetically. But I do think that some of them are a bit too difficult. They're too out there for me to grasp. I like to be grounded and a little bit logical and realistic about the information, about the downloads, the energy, whatever. So in my efforts of trying to be realistic about this, what's coming here, this is a really wonderful job opportunity that gives you the exact amount of money that you wanted, that you told yourself you wanted to start earning. This is a sense of looking around in your life and feeling deeply satisfied with what you did to bring about everything you're seeing. You know, this is deep, deep, deep presence with your ability to save yourself, essentially. So this is the perfect reading for you if you've been trying to process and understand the frequency of no one's coming to save you. No one needs to come and save you, babe. You've got this, you know? You've got your own, you've got yourself, and you're so powerful that you never needed saving in the first place. Saving is for victims. Victims need to be saved. You don't need to be saved. You're vibing. You are vibing. You are building. You are hardworking. You're probably an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, 10th house placement, 4th house placement, 6th house placement. Saturnian, so Aquarius as well. And you understand the value of hard work, investing energy in, doing something, putting something in to get an output. You understand that equation. You are not a lazy person. So I hope that throughout your journey, you have never thought that you don't have your gains or you don't have everything you want, whatever, because you didn't work hard enough. That has never been a problem for you. Working hard has never been a problem for you. I understand that a lot of people, especially the signs I've mentioned, struggle with guilt of not doing enough, of not being productive enough. Your productivity is amazing, but with the presence of these cards as well, the level of productivity in each moment that you expressed it, like the level of productivity you may have invested in whatever, that's not what you're going to be rewarded for. You are rewarded for being. And everything that you had to do in terms of productivity, hard work, whatever, is just part of your story. This is an incredibly positive set of cards to receive for your material career life. And with the presence of these two cards will naturally trickle into how you will feel incredible on a soul level. This is daily fulfillment. This is the sensation of waking up every day and feeling really excited, of feeling like you're good with sleep because your life is just so exciting. You know, the people who can say they run on a few hours of sleep, but yeah, you're doing what you love. Artists and creators will know the sensation of when you're creating something and time kind of disappears and you're so invested in the moment of creation that you forget your needs. You forget your biological needs. You forget you need to eat. You forget you need to pee. You notice suddenly, oh man, I actually need the toilet really bad actually. How have I sat through all of this needing to pee the entire time? Because you're doing what you love. Because you're aligned. Yes, this is very, very zing alignment. Like the avatar when his arrow's glowing and he's like, you know? Yeah. This is a heavy, heavy locking in energy. This is the locked in state that I also posted about and said 2026 will bring for a lot of us, that we will just all align very naturally and just click into our missions and to what it is that we're meant to do. I really love the positivity of this deck, these cards. You have 7 of Swords beneath the deck, the 2 of Cups, and Justice. Y'all, this energy is not leaving us alone. What the hell is this about? Hey, what is this about? 2 of Rods and the 2 of Cups. This is possibly whatever this new mode of security is it possibly has to do with you working with someone, working together with someone. Probably will have to do with good networking. And, well, also, let me stop avoiding. This is a very grounded relationship. This is the oncoming of a very, very grounded of a relationship. If you are somebody who tends to be very anxious, and if you overthink, and if you're single, then you can trust that a relationship is due to you. It's due to you, right? With somebody who can help you feel grounded. This is what you truly deserve. And somebody who can help you mentally process. Somebody who will help you heal and become more yourself and be a happier person in general. And you'll build a life together. You'll build a life together. I am very devoted to the idea that there's not just one other person for you in life. You have many, many, many soulmates across many spectrums of the love, across the love spectrum, yes. So that you can build a life, do whatever with any kind of person. That doesn't ever have to happen with just your romantic partner. And you could have many, many big, beautiful, wonderful loves and opportunities to build with someone in one life. You can live a really full life. This is a really full life. This is living a very, very, very full life. To me, at least, as a Libra North Node. This constitutes a very big life for me. It's very important. Connection, and not just in the romantic sense. The other is very, very, very important to me. This is also really good boundaries. So if you've ever struggled with that, with boundary setting and connection, then you can trust that people pleasing as well. You've got that down. Congratulations congratulations for doing the work that you did in no longer being a people pleaser. Yeah. The amount of unions that are about to happen is just so funny to me. And it's so funny how kind of almost haunting this energy has been, how it's always like there's a relationship coming, there's a relationship coming, but then weeks, days, months go by, there's no relationship, but there's still a relationship coming. So it's like what you know. This is very much giving the sense of like how this relationship or these connections, they're there in your life. There's somebody who you pretty much already have chemistry with. You're vaguely aware of them. You guys are not interacting in this way, but it's going to happen and it's going to be a surprise on the other side. I'm receiving this moment of, wow, who would have thought that me and this person would, you know? And it's so cute. I love that. I love the evolution of that. I love how as humans we can make things, you know? We can make love and connection. We can create it and uncover it. It's so beautiful to me. This is a very beautiful reading. Yeah. This is also money. This is two people coming together and then so random. Once they reveal their love for each other and they actually connect and, you know, they vibe out, suddenly one or both of them start coming into money. So random. But for both of them, their luck just drastically increases. That also is a lot of the point of divine unions. Like, it happens so often and it's so possible. So I don't understand why, as people, we're not gunning more towards that when two people are meant to be together and they're ordained by God, their luck is insane. It's crazy. And they experience it when they're together. They know the difference. They're each individually, yes, blessed, praying people. So they're already aware of miracles and magic. And then they get together and their miracle, magic, coincidence, synchronicity experiences increase tenfold. This, again, can happen between romantic and platonic connections. This is not just two people physically kissing. This is also two people whose energy mergings make sense, like two tuning forks at matching frequencies. It's really beautiful. And if you know what this feels like, even if you're single now and this is a past relationship that may have left you feeling this way, consider yourself extremely blessed, because there are people who do not understand that that's possible. They don't understand the magic of connection. Yeah. Because again, it's one thing to connect with someone and then there's chemistry between you and you feel the vibrations between you two, the bodies. It's another thing when you get an external communication of that, you know? I had an experience with someone with whom we share this kind of chemistry with, where we were having a conversation earlier on in the evening about SpongeBob. The reference of that was regarding specifically SpongeBob living a free life. SpongeBob's tendency to be very almost naive. He's so happy and joyful, just, you know, happy-go-lucky. But when we were communicating about his lived experience, it was as if he was a SpongeBob that wasn't living free enough. And then later on in the evening, a random person comes in with his friends. He turns around and at the back of his hoodie is SpongeBob, slouched over, and he has a sad face drawn on the back of his head. That's one of the craziest experiences that has ever happened to me. And I was pretty sober. We were both fairly sober. So, yeah, fully just wow. Wow. You know, that kind of stuff can happen. That kind of stuff can happen for you, and it happens very naturally, and it's supposed to happen. That's how life is supposed to be. That's the value of connection and the value of being alive in general, is that no one is coming to save you. We are already saved because we are already connected. It's just a matter of being aware, being present, being powerful, knowing you're powerful, rather. You be powerful by knowing that you are. Because you are. And you deserve it all. You deserve it all. I'm going to close the reading here. I feel extremely distracted. Being a mother is crazy, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful.